Hey, my beautiful people, back. So today was instigated from a conversation I had with a client yesterday about getting their page higher on Google Maps. And as it was, actually, it was by luck or something else that Paul and I had been speaking about helping agents generate more um, conversations from the maps. So, Paul, I've just been mentioning we I understand, and hopefully you understand that agents run for the hills when we talk about SEO and
Anything to do with that.
ads, and we know you don't want to do ads, but gone are the days now, unfortunately, where homeowner, when I was an estate agent back in my day, where they would come knocking on your door or open the door on a Friday with the paper in the hand, going, "I want to put my house on the market." Doesn't happen anymore. They're doing that now, and it has migrated over the last sort of decade, really, in terms of they're going to Google. Um, and as you all know, we do pay per click, so we do the paid ads at the very top. But quite a few of you don't have that budget to sort of do so. However, you also do need the budget on the back end of that. So like a boxer, they have a left hook and then a right hook. The right hook hopefully would come from um, either one, depends on what the consumer's doing at that point. Paul, what as the SEO god or the guy, whatever you call yourself, search engine optimization, what's the benefit? Can you give me a 30-second snippet of SEO, search engine
Sure.
optimization? What's the benefit to the agent or the business owner?
So, I mean, like you rightfully said earlier, it does take a little longer to get the SEO stuff going. When with paid ads, it's immediate. You can straight away get leads, get conversions, and track it and like sort of good juice. SEO it takes a bit longer, but the back end of it, once you've got it, it is free leads essentially. It takes if you've got to pay someone like me to do it, or you've got to invest your own time and hours to learn it and do it yourself. But after that, it's free, isn't it? Really?
And when someone gets up there, so I suppose if we look at the map pack, because that's what everyone talks about. Obviously, there's only a couple of spaces there, but if you do the see more, there's best part of probably about 30, 40 agents all vying for that 3 or 4 spot. Is that right? Is it
It
similar
is,
to
yeah.
that where you've only got like so many spaces?
You got the three spaces, but they do change. It can be misleading sometimes. If you were
Yeah.
to go on to um estate agent Woking, because that's where I'm based, and I'm on my laptop, it would give me the center of Woking. Google will understand from a laptop, this is the center of Woking, so it's going to give you them. From on my mobile phone, and where I'm living at the minute, I'm actually probably about 2 miles away from the town centre of Woking. It would give me the closest estate agents to me now, more or less. Obviously, there's some other algorithms that come into play with that. So when you talk, and you do as well, when you talk with say independent agents, for example, and they might work from their home, they get a lot of benefits from that particular kind of algorithm, because they might be surrounded by chimney pots. When an estate agent on a high street, they're actually then competing with those other agencies on that in that high street. So it can depend sometimes on if you're using mobile or if you're using desktop, and where you're situated.
That's a great point, mate. Actually, I've learned something new there. I've learned something new there, especially the chimney pot story.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I work with an agent in Tooting. Actually, it wasn't Tooting, it's in South London or South West London, I think. Um, but he was actually in between, and we're on about probably millions or hundreds of thousands of chimney pots, and it was like there's Tooting here, and then there's I don't know, Balham or something like that, and someone else here.
Yeah.
But there's no main roads anywhere. It was the main road. He was literally in the center of all this stuff. And then you had all the town centers of the epicenters of like your Tooting and Balham and Clapham and stuff scattered around it. He just
Oh,
had
melting
chimney
pot.
pots.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, and he got off to a flying start when he launched his business. Jonathan Woods.
Yeah. Really, really cool. In terms of like actionable steps that an agent can do, obviously you've done some amazing work on the organic stuff. So what are the sort of other 3 tips or 2 tips that you can sort of go, right, do this today and hopefully it will
Yeah, okay.
help you?
So the reviews, 100% the reviews, and I can go into that in a bit more depth in a bit if you want.
Yeah.
But the reviews are huge. That helps build that visibility, but also helps to build that trust. You know, a lot of people, I think it's something like 80% people will read reviews before visiting that business, be it through the door or through the internet. You know, so getting the reviews, posting regularly, share your social media posts, share your blog posts and stuff, put it onto there. I would also suggest that you do some sort of citation backlink kind of thing. So business directories, because they all play a part in helping you rank your map listing.
Whoa.
Lastly,
An agent ain't going to know what a citation is, mate. So
citations are a
business
business directory.
okay. That's like
Well,
Yellow
yeah,
Pages and
all that stuff, you know.
oh man, that's a headache. All right, that's why people use you, I suppose. And
Yeah.
because
Some
agents
people know what I'm talking about. Some people like get it. I get it. Not everyone. Not
do
everyone.
they?
Some people just look at me like I'm strange.
Mate, you're a strange bloke from Woking. Strange bloke from
Yeah.
Woking who geeks out on this sort of stuff. So, but it's ads only get you so far. If you want the free stuff, which is the long term, over the horizon plan, then you want to speak. You might want to reach out. I'll put Paul's link in around here for you to sort of book a discovery call. If that's okay with you, Paul? Have you got capacity for more clients and more conversations?
Yeah, bring them on. Bring them on. I mean, even if it's not a client thing, I mean, as you know yourself, I love doing audits and things for people.
Oh
You
man,
know,
yeah.
in fact,
A
I
bit
do
too
it
much.
in
He's the
return.
audit master, but it is.
I love an audit.
It is very complicated, and it can go over a lot of agents' head. And it's just you listen. We know that you don't want to do, like I said, first start of the episode today was. We know that you don't want to do ads. We know that you don't want to do Facebook. We know that you don't want to do even Google ads or SEO or any of these, these many providers that come knocking your door every day. But they do have a need. They do, fulfill a need. They do get you that extra, that 1%, either whether it's position, get you that extra review, get you that extra click, which obviously then builds brand, all that sort of stuff. So it does have an effect, but obviously you do need to have that mindset of, this is the journey, this is a marathon, not a sprint, as they often say. So, okay, so reviews is obviously it's obviously on the topic. So can we flip back on that? Can we sort of look at what can we do on reviews, mate?
So, I mean, for an example, for me, I've probably picked up 5 reviews this year already, and that's just from doing favors. So doing the audits, I give out audits for people for free, and then at the end of it, I've got a cheeky little note. Any chance you can help a brother out and leave a review, and 2 people leave reviews for that. So that's great, But I'm less competitive. My niche is doing SEO and digital marketing kind of stuff for estate agents. I'm not an estate agent in a town where there's 60 other agencies trying to sell it. So it's a lot easier for me, Things that the agents can do to get viewings is to do favors, do stuff for the community. And obviously speak to any client that you've recently helped sell and let their home or offer some free advice and stuff, and reach out to them. Another good thing to do is to post onto your community groups once a month, once every 2 months, saying, look, can you help out a local business? I'm really looking for some reviews. I'll happily send you over my PDF. You've got some sort of PDF, which is like offering tips on how to sell homes and maybe some stuff to the local community, things to do in 2024 in your area, kind of thing. And hope to try and get some reviews that way. But reviews are great. Now, the other thing I love about reviews is that you can add them to your website, okay? And that is now social proof on your website. Once they land to the website, you've got this nice, glitzy, beautiful website scene that you have built. At the top there somewhere, not right at the top, but sort of just below that, sort of the initial part of it. You want those reviews because that is now social proof from people in that local area saying that you're good at doing your job. So that will help with the conversions. Okay, so you're getting people to the site, whether it's from social media, SEO, Google Ads, and PPC. You then got to convert them, and these reviews, having these Google reviews embedded into your site will help with the conversions.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, mate. Yeah, cool. Like I say, we can geek out on this stuff all the time. I did say to Paul, let's try and keep it less than 10 minutes, which is hard for me to do in the best of times. Never mind. I don't know how long we've been going now. Not that long, but let's open a door to obviously your diary. If you want to send me over your diary, Paul, we'll or even reach out to Paul on social media. But we don't want to flood him because he's a busy chap. So, is there anything else that you would want to leave as a parting shot about this conversation? Because we don't want, like I say, don't want to like a pitch fest or sort of bore people. But is there anything? I'm looking for quick wins, but obviously I suppose that's a bit of a I don't know, a false
It's
flag
a
in
slower
itself.
game.
There's no
It is
quick
a slower game.
wins. There's no quick wins, is there?
Well, there are, but it's not like it's the same quick win for everyone. It would be, I'd have to literally do a keyword research kind of thing and go, okay, these keywords are your commercially intent keywords, which are kind
Yeah.
of be the same in everything. And you're doing well for these ones, you're sucking at these ones. We got to get you up with these ones here. And then that's your quick win. But that's not a quick win overnight. That could
No,
still
it's not
take
23 hours or anything like that.
no.
It's more like a month or so.
Yeah.
When SEO talks about, or search engine optimization, or web people talk about quick wins, it's usually, unless
It
they're
is.
talking about pay per click, it's usually a month. So
Yeah.
not so 30-day quick win, but you are playing the long game, and like you say, it's free money afterwards.
Oh, it's totally sustainable. Once it's there, you're good,
Yeah. In fact, that's a good question actually. How long if you got to, I don't know, between 1 and 10 in the organic positions, say if you get to 5, is it then a case of just keeping it there?
Yeah, and so Facebook, not sorry, Facebook, Google would do these core updates and things, and so a lot of sites would be like, "Yeah, I'm winning. I've got all this visibility. I'm getting all this traffic to my site," and then Google would just do something, and then they just drop,
Yeah.
And then now the reason behind that is because they haven't got a lot of strength and trust behind their website, which is basically domain authority, what us SEO people call DA. So get lots of decent links. I'm not saying go out there and buy crappy links from places and stuff like that. Do it properly. Do a bit of local PR. Find decent companies that you can link out to, as like guest blogging and things like that. Like you've got a local online magazine in the area. Perhaps they might be interested in having a local property expert that comes in each month and talks about local property market updates. And in return, you get that link to your site. It just means it just means that your site is strong, it's solid. So if you've got into those top positions and you've got some other core updates, it's going to stay there because it's got all that other magic stuff, but it's got those backlinks that's basically holding it up. If that makes sense.
Love it. That's a brilliant ending piece, mate. So that's cool. As I say, we can talk all day on this, all night probably as well. So over a few whiskies. So anyway, we'll leave it there for now. But if you want to reach out to Paul or even myself, ask any questions, we can be there to help you. All right, take it easy. Thanks again, Paul. Cheers, mate.
Cheers for having me.